Hey, welcome to the channel. This is Brian, 777 The Word. Welcome, welcome. Like old Carl says. Old Carl, my buddy Carl, hugs, hugs. Hey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We need to get this thing, get on up to $1,000. $1,000. There I go again. I keep saying that over and over again. 1,000 subscribers. There we go. Yeah, that way maybe I can make some little bit of money and go ahead and get some better equipment. Plan on getting a mic and perhaps maybe something better. I know a mic's going to help out a lot. And I think I got a comment from a commenter, Marty, that he said my Piscals, what do you call it, that is low, like 720. It might be coming off this Chromebook. I just thought about that. It seems like every time I use this Chromebook, it's not 1,000 or whatever, or 1020 or whatever it is. So I think it is lower maybe on this. I'll check it out when I upload this video and see what it is. I know on my phone the other day it let me do 4K using that app I have. So we'll see. Okay, anyway, I got 2 weeks under my belt for retirement. I retired about 2 weeks ago, and I've been keeping pretty busy. Every day I do something. Maybe sometimes I do 2 or 3 things. I have started walking since, at work, my job, the way it was, I'd roll my toolbox around the whole plant, big old plant, long ways. You kind of get your exercise, you're walking, you're building that heart rate up. Everything's rolling pretty good. But, around the yard here, like if you do a little something here, you're going to be there for a while, or you're going to do something over here, you're going to be there for a while. Not really doing a whole lot of walking, but you are moving around. You're not sitting on the couch. You're rocking and rolling. But so I started walking more often, like every day now. I was walking like 2 times a week, but I'm realizing now, being retired, I better go ahead and start walking every day. That'll keep the old blood going. Keep my I'm a diabetic, so if I don't watch out, it could climb up or go down. I'll tell you a quick story, very quick story. I know people don't like stories, but this is a good one. Last year I was on a medical leave for a year and a half. If y'all been watching my channel, you know why. And then so as soon as I gave my supervisor the okay that I'm coming back, what happened was I got highly stressed out, and because of the chemo side effects, one of the chemo side effects, I can't handle too much stress. So when I told everybody, I told my boss I was coming back, what happened was my sugar just dropped, and it stayed dropped for a long. I had to keep monitoring it, and it kept dropping and dropping and dropping for about a month and a half. So finally I got it under control. I worked up until I retired 2 weeks ago, and now something crazy's going on now. It's doing the opposite. So I still have the chemo side effects where I can't handle too much stress. So now that I'm retired, I kind of stretch myself out, thinking, well, my lifestyle's different and all this. How am I going to handle it? I kind of put a little stress in my body. Instead of my sugar going low like it did last time, it went up high. So it went to like 250, which is really bad. You don't want a 250. In my opinion, this is not a medical advice for anybody. This is what I'm going through. So don't shoot me. All right, so it went up high. So for the last couple days, I've been monitoring it really close. I've been really keeping my sugar intake down. For breakfast, I had what did I have? Well, I had a couple eggs, right? Omelets with a little cheese. That was it, and 2 pieces of rye bread. Now, I love rye bread. hate white bread. White bread is no good for you, my opinion. If you look it up, you'll find out white bread's got all that enriched stuff in it, so you want to keep all your intake whole. It's hard. I know it's hard. It's hard because everything's got enriched anything in it. Rice is enriched. They ruin it. They ruin everything. And it's hard to find good food. Like I said, rice, your white bread. Now, rye bread's better for you. That keto bread, some of your keto bread's really good. Some of the keto breads got zero carbs, and that's really good for you. So I try to eat rye bread. I find out that's pretty good. So I ate just a little bit of sugar this morning, because of the bread turns into sugar. The eggs don't, though. The eggs are good, a lot of protein. And then for lunch a while ago, what I did was I learned something. Hey, this is another little thing that I learned the other day. Spinach or anything like that, or salad, if you happen to eat like maybe a small amount of rice or potatoes or something, potatoes are probably better for you than a enriched rice. And so if you eat like a salad or something, the carbs in that potato will turn to sugar, and then so that salad and stuff will actually break it up where it won't be that much sugar you're swallowing. I learned that the other day. Yeah. I got time. Yeah, so I got a garden going on. Me and the wife been working on the garden. My brother came down with his tractor. Yeah, I know, I should have filmed it. It was pretty interesting. He came down with his tractor, and he disked it all up. He had a little disc in the back of his tractor, and turned the PTO on really slow, and kind of disked it all up. It ain't big. I'll show you guys probably tomorrow or whatever. I think I've already showed you, but it's got bigger. Excuse me. It's got bigger. I got 4 different kinds of tomato plants, times 4, so I got like 16 tomatoes plants. And then I got squash, and I got jalapenos, cucumbers. I got a lot of plants in a relatively small area. It's like probably 15 feet wide now, 20 feet, about 20 feet wide by about 35, something like that. But I've been mixing it with cow manure, and then I've been using a little bit of bone meal in each plant. So that's totally different what I've been doing. I have been using cow manure, but last year my garden didn't do very good at all. I mean, it was a total wreck. I couldn't grow nothing. Everything come up pretty big. The tomato plants were big. The green pepper plants were big, but they only produced small amounts. They didn't do nothing. It's just, so this time I changed locations. I put it over here next to my RV, my 1994 Fleetwood Flare. I don't see how that guy, Sarasota Tim, always repeats himself over and over again. Anyway, more about him in a minute. Stay tuned. Yeah, you read the thumbnail, so stay tuned. Hold on a minute. We'll talk about him in a minute. And so that's what I've been doing. That's my diabetes story. And if we got time, I'll go ahead and show you right now what I'm doing. I usually do a Texas cheat. I don't know if you can see it. Let me bring you around. I got you on my Chromebook, so y'all hang on now. There it is. It's shrunk down a lot. Hold on a minute. Oh, I gotta check my internal temperature. 205 internal temperature. That's your Boston. Oh, it's a Boston butt. That's in your Boston butt stuff. We're on 190. I really need to do my Texas cheat. I was gonna show you how I do my Texas cheat. So I just put these heavy. Excuse me. I just usually put these heavy duty rubber gloves on, and I grab it up, and then I put it on my tin foil right here. Then I just wrap it up. I usually wrap it up twice, and then I put it on the grill, and then I got my temperature deals there. And then when it gets 205, I pull it off and let it rest. And then when I open up the tin foil, ain't nothing but juices. It'd be about that much juice. And then I don't carve it up because there's no need to carve it up. It just falls all apart. Then I just put a little vinegar on it, just a little bit. My wife don't like too much vinegar. The average person don't, but I turn this Boston butt into to barbecue. Yeah, I make barbecue out of it. I think it turns out really good, really good. So yeah, that's Sarasota Tim. I know you all waited long enough. Okay, Sarasota Tim, he just bought that. I know this is probably old news, but I might have a little twist to it. It's a concern of mine. He's got that ramp, and when he put it on the back of that tailgate, on the back of that F-250 with who knows what. I'm sure Timmy would tell us. But anyway, the incline was really bad. Now, if you guys remember, if you all watched Sarasota Tim, he had that thing on the front, that other ramp thingy for his little moped thing. And he had a hard time, little electric e-bike, I should say. Had a hard time bringing up that little incline, just a small incline. And he had a heck of a time. I don't know if y'all watched the video or not, but he was pushing really hard. And that guy standing beside him, make sure he wasn't going to hurt himself. So now he's got one on the back, and that ramp is like that. Sure, you can walk on it, next to it, kind of hold that bike. That 300-pound bike, I tell you, this is my little twist here. You know, you're pushing that, and I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it'll have help, but I guarantee you, the way he's got it, it ain't going to work. It ain't. But I know some tricks how to make it work, but it's already been talked about, so I'm not going to talk about it again. So anyway, so he's going to bring that bike up, maybe running, which might be a big mistake because if his hand comes off that clutch, she's going to go right up the top of that truck, right in the back of it. It will go in the bed of the truck. It will. He'll fly up there and land right in it. You know, just kind of be laying on its side. And like I said, I hope not. But I seen how he was having a hard time with that little e-bike going up that little ramp in front of his truck. Now this bike weighs a whole lot more than that e-bike, and I'm hoping, Sarasota Tip, if you happen to be listening to me, I don't know why you would. I just got a small channel, and even if you come across it, you wouldn't listen to me. Your ears wouldn't open up. So I'm hoping you don't do it by yourself. If you got to do it, I would recommend not doing it while it's running, because all your hand has to do is slip off that clutch. Right up she's going to go. Kind of reminds me when I had my motorcycle back. I still got it, matter of fact. I got an '06 Fat Boy, and I was into doing burnouts. I love doing a burnout. So what they tell you is, and I learned this after the fact. So if you got to do a burnout like you got no sense, go ahead and do one. You give it the gas and you hold the brake. You got to hold the brake, the front brake. Now this ain't advice how to do it. Don't hold me to it if you go through the wall. Give it the gas, hold the brake at the same time, and don't let the clutch out like half clutching it. Because if you kind of try to make that back tire go, and you're kind of going in and out with your clutch, you're gonna burn the clutch out because you think the back wheel's spinning. And take my advice, what could happen? You hear the noise, you think the back tire's really smoking. You do see the smoke, but what's happening is your clutch is burning out. So that's what happened to me. Yeah. So I don't do burnouts no more. I actually don't ride right now, but now that I'm retired, I'm gonna have time to go ahead and just finish it up. Put a couple more put some tires on it. Tires wore out because I wore it out. I put 25,000 miles on it. And now it's time to change the tires and oil and put a new battery in it. I'm hoping that I won't have to do too much. I did not let it sit with the gas and the carburetor. All right, so I'm hoping y'all stuck around. I know you did. I know you did like my cooking stuff. Like I said, maybe I'll put that on the next clip, on the next video. This one's gonna be a little bit too long, so maybe I'll upload this one, do my Texas cheat, video it a little bit, maybe talk about some more about retirement, what I've been doing. I just found out my wife just done the taxes. I got bad news, but hey, still a crying. It could be worse. I need to ask her a few questions about it. Hopefully she did it right. I should have told her before if she filled it out, but oh well, I hate taxes anyway. All right, y'all have a good, blessed day. That's right. And always remember the Messiah is coming. Very important to know when that. The Antichrist comes first, and then the Messiah comes after. Pretty important to know that. Really important. Really important. So what I always say, don't fall for the wrong one, meaning the Messiah. All right. That's my little, I guess you say preaching. But I will one day be a preacher. I just try to get everything together first. All right. Love y'all.